Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we finished Chapter 3, and that end though guys, that end, seems like the storyteller's story did come true, but we thought it was Phoenix, but it was actually Professor Layton. It seems we're about to go into trial. However, it definitely looks like Maya's the one who's gonna be in trouble here, so I guess we just have to go ahead and see what we can do. I'm a little afraid here, but you know, let's see here. The storyteller wrote a new story right before our very eyes. A man from afar falls to a golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief. This passage could be referring to Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. We must hurry over to them at once. I have a terrible feeling something will happen at the alchemist's house today. I'm sure that was Layton or Luke, I don't know. Okay, I thought there was going to be a cutscene. So, Chapter 4. This is going to be called The Golden Court. Properly named. Very properly named. Doesn't make sense. How has it come to this? That darn witch! Why did it have to happen to the professor of all people? You've got to believe me, Nick. I may be a spirit medium, but I'm no witch. Don't worry, I know it wasn't you. Say, have you seen Luke today? I haven't seen him since last night. He was crying all night. I didn't know what to say to him. Oh man, no kidding. He's the one suffering most from all of this. Poor kid. He probably needs some time alone with his grief. We should leave him be. Yeah, he shouldn't have to see this trial. It'll be too hard for him. Oh. Is she gonna watch, or is she still in detention? I don't know. Oh, it's Espella! What are you doing here, Espella? Have you been cleared of the accusations? No, not yet. If only it was that easy. It's just that I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come here. I'm free to go wherever I like within this building. Oh, I see. I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. He was such a good man. I won't say he was. I mean, he's still okay. We can reverse the spell, hopefully. I'm sorry, Espella. Huh? What are you apologizing for? We were supposed to find clues connected to Bazella, but we couldn't find anything. And now the professor's been... No, don't say that. It's not your fault. I don't believe a word of what they say about Maya. She isn't a witch. Thank you, Espella. Oh, that sad face, though. Mr. Wright, do you mind if I assist you in court today? Huh? I know I may not be of much use, but I'll do what I can. I want to help you and Maya. Espella. Excuse me? Who's that? Oh, you. You're Greyer, butler of the late Master Belduke. I've come to inquire about Miss Maya. It is most regrettable what happened yesterday. Oh, thank you for coming all the way here. You look really pale, Jean, whatever. Are you alright? Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that since that incident, sleep has eluded me. Oh, I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy. I hope there might be some mention of a method by which something turned to gold may be reverted back to its original form. You were looking for a way to rescue the professor? Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why we must never lose hope. Jean. I know people will correct me. I haven't uploaded videos yet for Chapter 3 to see what people are saying. I'll look it up eventually, or maybe not. I don't know. Defender, accused. The trial's about to start. Proceed to the chamber. Yes, we're coming. Nick? Cheer up, Maya. I'm not just gonna let them sentence you like that. I just wish all this would stop already. whether someone's a witch or not. No one deserves to be burned. I know. I can't stand for it either. If you'll kindly excuse me now, I must return to my duties. No problem. We appreciate you coming to see us. Something's bothering me. She seems somewhat odd today. Yeah, I thought it was just... Yeah, okay. I can take a very predictable path here, but I don't know if the game would do that. Let's go, Mr. Wright. The trial's about to begin. Will do, Isabella. Sucks seeing her up there like that.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin, as scheduled. Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has his sword ready for the work of justice.
Defense ready, Your Honor. At this stage, I just gotta give it all I've got.
It would appear the defender has thrown down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum. Now, before we begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
Yes, Your Honor.
Last time we met, you stood in this court as an apprentice baker. In all honesty, when I saw you for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Is that so? What a fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize you as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum. Now may your duel begin. Fight bravely and expose the truth behind this heinous crime.
All right! We're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum!
I knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my eyes on her. She's got witch written all over her. Why not put the baker on trial? Bake the baker, I say! Barnum! 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 Barnum!
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
He may be adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations. Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Thank you for believing in me, Isabella.
Isabella Cantabella. I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events, if it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight. As, you wish, Inquisitor. I still can't get used to this terminology. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Newton Belduke, the alchemist. Here is a sketch plan of his residence. This room, of a somewhat questionable nature, is the alchemist's study, in which the incident took place. The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim. No one else. The witnesses, who arrived at the scene seconds later, have indicated where they found the accused and the victim. Very well, the sketch is accepted as evidence. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a little bit. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man 1 second and a golden statue the next. Such wickedness. Magic that turns things into gold? Sure, why not? Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged. Goodness, that is terrifying. Rumors have reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or after, but incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial? No, he wasn't a hat maker. Bizarre as it is, Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city. That is all that we know. And you, sir, his acquaintance. You are an unusual presence in our city yourself. Oh boy. Today's case certainly is peculiar. And that is not the last of the peculiarities, my lord. The alchemist study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past. Ah, yes, I remember as if it was yesterday. The mysterious death of Newton Belduke himself. Indeed, my lord. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still to remain unsolved in our fair city. The witch may have escaped her punishment back then. But perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved. What? What are you implying? Patience! You will know soon enough, sir, suddenly pale blue knight. How interesting. It seems that the Inquisition has something up their sleeve. Now, Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin. Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft. If only I make it to the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented all this from happening. I won't let Maya take the rap for this. I'll find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't her. You can do it, Phoenix. Welcome to the Witches' Court, honorable witnesses. Now, let us hear your names and occupations. What the... Amir... What the... I mean, okay. I am no far and wide as a mere puncheon bog. I, the first, soon-to-be new head of Punch and Bag's retail organization, Pro.
Hang on!
Wait a minute! Witness... What's that, Blue Squire? You're that guy from the previous trial! Just, what the heck's happened to you? You look like you've been to one of those ultimate makeover shows. Whatever do you mean? Me name is Amir... what? Yeah, Amir Punch and Bog the First, soon to be head of Punch and Bog's retail organization Pro. What is the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I do not care to delve into this witness's personal affairs. Looks like he remembers him all too well. Witnesses, pray continue. Is he drinking like poison or something? Oh, dearie, dearie me. It is I who usually ask the questions. I am, you see, but a humble teacher. Call me Miss Primstone. The children of Labyrinthia Primary School have the privilege of learning the truth about this world from me. An elementary school teacher, huh? Good to know at least one witness seems sensible. That man's face. The winds carry my song, it's burly stringing along. Parrot and bard resemble avant-garde. My faithful muse here is Cracker the musical parrot. No one understands music like Cracker, aside from me, naturally. Look at that. At least it's not another goat. What a smart bird. He just imitated that teacher perfectly. I just can't stand his face. Luke! You... Oh, no. You can't tell me that he's gonna blame Maya for this. Why did I had a feeling, too, because he wasn't there. Man. I'm Luke Triton. My occupation is the Professor's apprentice. Luke? Luke, but why? What are you doing there? I've made up my mind. I'm doing this for the Professor. The gentleman has pursued the truth. But Luke, that's where the Inquisition's witnesses stand. I'll never forgive that witch. A gentleman shouldn't glare at people as if he wants to hit them in the face. Luke. Your friend today can be your enemy tomorrow. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield. Witnesses, we will now hear your testimonies. Tell us all of this wicked incident, which you have been unfortunate enough to witness. Oh, God. This is gonna suck already. What we witnessed. I heard a scream and an incantation, and then I entered a room. The victim was already all shiny. Mayhap something caused discord between the erstwhile friends. Mr. Silkhead had a knife at the ready in his hand. A victim of magic, sparkly and done for, I heard a staff fall on the floor. The professor must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there, face to face. I see. Well, thank you all. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer. Singer? Could you possibly mean me, Bardley the Bard, Your Excellence? Birdley, I mean. Yes, that would be you, Singer. This staff, you said, sung about... Oh, there it is. It is as you suspect, my lord. This very witch's scepter. There were 2 different magic gems attached, meaning that the perpetrator could have used 2 types of magic. Yeah, it seems so. This gem here enables the use of a gold transmutation spell, Goldor. So now I'm thinking about Goldar from Power Rangers. Oh my god, that was my childhood right there. Goldor, whatever. Just the word alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That's the one, all right. That's the dreadful incantation I, a mere Punch-and-Bog, and I also heard. Oh, dearie, dearie me! I've seen that scepter, so I have. Let's see. Clank and tips over the golden man. The scepter falls, not the witch's plan. God, is he just offbeat, or what the hell's that? Okay, whatever. Oh, dearie, dearie me! How dare she do that to the professor? By the way, this witch's scepter was found by the floor near the victim. If you'll turn your attention to the sketched plans, it was located right here. The scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
Inquisitor Barnum, what you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption. You are on edge today, Sir Blue Knight. Is it because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you had better cool yourself down. Well, anyway, the court accepts the scepter as evidence. Thank you, my lord. Alright, so we'll take a look at that as well. And the spell for Goldor. Well, wait, what was the other one? Was that Demir as well? I don't know. Looked like it. Inquisitor Barnum, may I ask you something? What is it now, Sir Blue Knight? We know that one of the gems is for the spell Goldor, but what about the other one? A naive question. Huh? Naivety may be no hindrance to a baker, but spends most of the time amidst bread. But it can be your undoing here in court. Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand? Well, he's telling me to do my homework, huh? Mr. Wright! I'll look for information about that magic gem in the Grand Grimoire. Thank you, Espella. That would be great. Just leave it to me. She seems very happy to help. Defender may interrogate the witness. Okay, so... Well, let's take a look at some stuff first. Crap, actually what I wanted to do was, not press. Look at the Grand Grimoire. So we have Goldor, transmutation spell. It transmutes the caster's target into solid gold. The spell will transmute the closest target within range. Now, knowing that, I mean, was Layton seriously the closest thing to supposedly Maya for that to happen? So that's what I'm wondering now. And it still gives us the spells for Ignace and Demir. So I'm wondering exactly what's what. Let me take a look at the evidence here. Okay, we got a case outline. My Fade, Witchcraft, and turning Professor Layton to gold. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot we even had this behind a painting. So someone was being painted green. Floor plans. I mean, yeah, Layton is pretty close to her. I mean, so that's, Okay. magic scepter necessary for casting spells contains a golden and a purple magic gem. Looking at details, I mean, I would assume this is Demir, right? Or did it look differently? I wasn't not entirely sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and press. I have no idea. You heard a scream and incantation. Wait, what'd you hear first? Okay, hold on. And, what is this all about exactly? What do you mean, Blue Squire? Your gaudy, colorful outfit. I mean, your attire was different last time. A little more modest. The Amir you knew back then is no more. I am a new man now, reborn into the higher echelons of society. Yep, that's proper of you. What's he drinking? There's a skull and crossbones mark on that bottle. Enough idle chatter. The witness had heard a scream and an incantation. Is that correct? That's right. It's just like you said earlier, Inquisitor Barnum. It was the spell Goldor, and it was without doubt the voice of the accused who said it. However, it's rather peculiar. When I saw the accused and the victim together last time, they seemed to be on friendly terms. The next witness will dispel your doubts, my lord. Alright, what did you say? Oh, he had a knife. That seems odd. Let me press on that.
Hold it!
Are you saying you think they quarreled? The other day I saw you all together in this very court and you were evidently friends. Well, yeah, that's true, but what's that got to do with... Now, everyone, listen carefully. No chatting in the back now. What I say now will be in the next exam. Miss Primstone's lesson number 5. Friendship leads to nothing but trouble. People who would not break up and part their ways in anger if they did not become friends in the first place. Did someone make a noise? I wasn't sure. No, I guess not. That's a terrible lesson. The kids in our class must grow up to be models. Must grow up to be model citizens. Oh, dearie me! What I saw in that room curdled the blood in my veins. Mr. Silkhat was pointing that glittering knife ever so threateningly. Oh wait, somebody said that. Oh, Luke.
Hang on!
Hang on! Is everything okay, Luke? No, of course it's not okay. The professor's a true gentleman. And no gentleman will go around threatening people with knives. Couldn't agree more. Silly boy, I saw your professor pointing a knife. Are you insinuating that I am a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper? Oh boy. The professor would never do that. You don't know him. At least Luke's found someone else to antagonize. Mr. Wright? What is it? I think there was some important information in Miss Primstone's testimony. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not my place to say things like that. I didn't notice anything. What could that be? What was the spell about to say? Oh, yeah, speak out! Espella, why don't you tell us why don't you tell us all what Espella, why don't you tell us all what you've noticed? Oh, is that okay? It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about. Well, just go ahead and ask her. This is probably going to be damning to my case, isn't it? Oh well. Excuse me, Miss Primstone. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, it's you, Miss Spella Cantabella. Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Mr. Layton was holding? I did. As a matter of fact, yes. I remember that glinting blade very well. A most frightening sight it was, too. And you saw that from the door, didn't you? Now, if you look at the sketch... When the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct? That must have been the case. Otherwise, the witness would not have been able to see it. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. The more information we have, the better, right? The direction the professor was facing, that can be important. This information shall be added to the court record. Alright, and I think I know how I'm going to use that. I'm sorry I jumped in like that, but I really wanted to help. Well, not at all, Spella. We were able to get some more info, which may just come in handy. You think so? Now then, the next witness shall continue with the testimony. Okay, guys, and if you take a look at Luke's statement right here, he said he confronted her face to face. But according to this, that wasn't face to face at all. Look, that's not face to face. Now, I'll go ahead and present this in the next episode, guys, because actually I gotta do something really quick, and like I don't want to pause videos, and I don't know. Might as well end the video here. It's 25 minutes regardless. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys later.